Hello and welcome to the show. I am here on Forza Horizon 2 with a challenge. Today we are going to be doing some 100 horsepower racing. All the cars that you see before you have a maximum of 100 horsepower and they all remain in D class. We've got a great mixture of vehicles. I am driving the newly released Honda Civic. There's a Fiesta XR2, Volkswagen Scirocco. Someone's been very brave going for the Willys Jeep. Volkswagen Golf Mark 1, Subaru Brat, Fiat 595 Abarth. There's another Scirocco, a Datsun 510, a Toyota Celica, a Rally Raid Beetle, which is an interesting choice of vehicle, and we have another Civic at the end. These cars are going to put through various circuit races. We'll be doing some rallycross races, and we will finish off with a drag race. See which car comes out on top, and as we've often said in FailRace, the slower the car, the better the racing tends to end up. So potentially with these, we're hoping for some really close racing. Going to be starting in Sisteron, going to go to one of my favourite circuits, the Citadel circuit. Probably one of the most technically kind of demanding circuits in the game. This is not a particularly fast one. Plenty of corners for these cars to be worrying about. My Civic that we have here, as we go through the menus, I'll show you the statistics on it if you like. Exactly 100 horsepower, 102 torque, 1,565 pounds. These cars are going to be very, very light vehicles, all of them. The likes of the Celica and the Rally Raid Beetle are probably the heaviest, and even then we're talking about 2,000 pounds. This lot are going to be lightweight cars. Hopefully, should be a good handling. My car doesn't have racing tyres. I had to go on the sport tyres, otherwise you wouldn't keep it in D class. Oh, look at this. Forza is being kind to me. What is this? We are third on the grid. As you can see, not all the cars can quite make it to the top of D class. You sometimes have to do a little bit of a shuffle around with parts when you're trying to keep the power down and so on. So, yeah, you might not see all the cars at the top of quite the top of D class, but they should all actually end up being fairly evenly matched. The Jeep gets the best start. The Subaru Brat didn't do too badly off the line. My Civic is about to get passed by a Scirocco. No! The Scirocco has all of the speed. Look at that thing go. Ooh, careful now. Careful now. They've already had a bump. The Jeep is leading the way, and that is not the outcome that I expected. The question is, how do these cars fare through the corners? Perhaps third gear will be good up here. Subaru and Volkswagen are having a bumping duel. It's just too wide solidly further back. We're going to go try and get past. The Brat's wise. Brat's wise to it. I can't get my car up there. We're going to go around the outside, carry the speed. The Scirocco's off on the grass. Got the momentum. We're going to go 3 wide into the hairpin. Come on, little Civic. You can do this. We're going up the inside of all of them. I'm in the lead. The Civic is leading the way. The Scirocco is side by side. It's just too wide solidly further back. This is as fantastic a racing as I had hoped it is. I mean, the brakes on these things are incredible because you're going so slowly and the cars weigh so little with racing brakes, they get stopped almost instantly. I am coming under pressure from a Jeep. That's not the sentence I expected to say in a video ever, but the Jeep is trying to have a go. I thought he was trying to get to the inside. He didn't quite have the speed. I have the speed on the Jeep. I've got to get rid of the leaderboard there so I can see my wing mirror. The Scirocco had the speed on the Jeep. I think the Scirocco has the speed on me, to be honest. That thing has got some decent straight line speed going for it. I may have braked a little bit too early. I'm trying to chuck it into the corner, carry as much momentum. I've totally buggered that turn up. I should have put it down into third. Thought I could get away with it. I could not. Well, the Volkswagen's coming. I'm being attacked by all of the Volkswagens. Yeah, bump draft. Bump draft would be awesome. If we could... No, you don't want to do a bump draft? Fine, I'm going up the inside then. Into the next corner. In fact, he ends up out wide. You barely have to brake for most of these corners. It's 3 wide behind me into the hairpin again. We all made it through last time safely, and they've done it yet again. I mean, there's a little bit of bumping. There's still 3 wide behind. This is quite possibly the best form of racing already. We've only done 2 laps, and it's already fantastic fun. Oh, no, that horrible pissing... I forgot about that. Thank you. Oh no, it's the Volkswagen trainer coming past on the inside. Fiesta's got to the lead. I got caught out with the cambering of the corner, and yeah, I didn't get pulled around as nicely as I was hoping. I think I have a little bit more speed than the Volkswagen. Straight line wise. Fiesta. Come back forward. I want the lead. Oh, that was close to the wall. Yeah, you can't afford to make a mistake. You make a mistake with these and you have had it completely. Yeah, my little incident at the hairpin there was less than ideal. Whoa, Volkswagen on the inside. I didn't realise he was going to try and go through there. I'm trying to keep the momentum up through that turn. We have a bit better run up this hill than the Volkswagen, but we're going to be stuck on the outside. We're going to be stuck on the outside through here, and I'm not sure that's where I really want to be. I'm going to try and cut back to the inside. The Golf will get the inside for the hairpin, though. If I don't squeeze him out into the wall, no, he's got it there. I can't fend that off. We're going to try the long way round. Whoa, we got the drive off that one. There's a big battle going on with the Jeep and a Datsun behind. Come back, Fiesta. I want that position. I want that position back. There we go. Oh, you see, it happened exactly to the Ford and the Golf. Both got dragged wide. At the hairpin, exactly the same manner as I did. It's the Civic to the lead again. Oh dear, it's like less than a second covering the top three. A little bit of a gap back to the Datsun and the Jeep that were fighting over fourth. I don't know what happened to the Scirocco. The Scirocco was going pretty quickly. I don't know if he made a mistake. He could have. If you clip a wall with these, you've probably had it, in all honesty. Because if you lose that momentum, it's so difficult to regain it when you have such little horsepower in these cars. Just rev the nuts of it up the hill. We have got 0.8 of a second back to the Golf. I will take that margin at the front for now. That's good. That's good enough for me. Again, it's just a tiny tab on the brakes through here. I don't think, have we got above 100 miles an hour? I doubt. I mean, this car, according to the benchmark, we are only supposed to be able to get 113.7, I think it reckoned, out of the Civic, and this is a tough course. I think the Venom doesn't get above 140 around here, something like that. So I doubt we've gone particularly quick in our little Civic. Now, don't get that understeer. Yeah, that's probably the best way to run it. Just get on the inside. You see the Golf there had the issue around the outside there, but I think he's going to get that position. It looks like the Golf and the Fiesta are going to fight it out for... Oh, it's going to be really close between them. Who is it going to be? It is the Fiesta that gets it by... Look at the finishes. Look how close those were. Look at the lap times as well. The Fiesta beats me fractionally. Ever so fractionally. Where did the Scirocco end up? Oh, the Scirocco ended up all the way down in 7th. And if you get caught up in battles, it's easy to lose a fair amount of time. Yeah, the Fiesta got the faster lap, but some seriously close action. Okay, I'm already absolutely loving this this form of racing. Right, our next race takes us to Nice. We're going to go to the City Rapide circuit. This is one of the smallest circuits on Horizon 2. Fairly tight street circuits, thinking it'll be well suited to these cars. The rain is starting to come down again. Whenever we film on Horizon 2, it is just guaranteed to have a downpour during most of the video. I think that might have stopped again. Who knows? Yeah, I'm thinking that the tight street circuit could be quite fun for these cars. The one thing you do have to watch out for, one thing I noticed certainly at the Cisteron track, is debris. If cars hit sort of lampposts and bollards and so on, or the little metal railings and so on, you lose so much momentum, and in these cars that momentum is absolutely key to keeping track position or getting overtakes done and so on. It's absolutely critical to keep the speed up in these cars at all times. It's so hard to get them going again. Yeah, I didn't think Forza would be so kind to me on the next time around. So we're down in 9th. I honestly think it's going to be quite difficult to actually make progress through the field. I think if you start towards the back, you struggle to come through the field to get out. I've started back here with the Brat and the Jeep. Okay, so the game's kind of evened itself out from last time round. Look at the launch the Brat gets. I'm not sure if that's still four-wheel drive or if it's been converted. But yeah, that four-wheel drive launch is quite nice, although it runs out of steam relatively quickly. It's 3 wide up ahead. It's going to be relatively easy flat out through here as Datsun is out wide. We will out-drag that one. And the Jeep has all the properties of a barn, so we can slipstream behind that, try and get a run into the next corner. Ooh! The nose cut off a little bit there. Luckily I saw it happening. I got sort of trapped up here. Ooh! We're taking a lamppost with us. We're out really wide through there. Please tell me I didn't miss that checkpoint. No, it's fine. It's fine. We've had a fairly shonky start to the race. Ooh, Jeep's got a little bit of lag. going on there. I think there is a Scirocco somewhere around me. Indeed, there is a Scirocco now behind. They may be trying to get to the inside. I don't think we're going to need a break, though, through there. Indeed, we are not. It is too wide up ahead. Civic fighting with Fiat, and yes, is that the Fiesta? Back towards the front. Datsun is leading the way. We get the run on our fellow Civic. Yeah, I just carried so much speed through that final corner. They're all squabbling for position. I had a tiny lift. That could probably be flat as well through there. Again, it's just keep this momentum up. We've got the Scirocco. It's now... Look at the Fiat go. The Fiat's pulling on all of us. The Fiat is incredibly... I think it's about £1,100, but I am brave enough around the outside of the Fiat. Can we get the outside of the Fiesta? Whoa, just throwing a bin at me, why don't you? We can't quite get the Fiesta. I think we may have got a knock from the Fiat. We're taking out all of the debris. Oh, got a knock from... Cars are appearing that I didn't know were quite there. I keep forgetting to take that. Don't press that button while I'm supposed to be concentrating on steering. I was trying to get rid of the leaderboard so I could see the rearview mirror again. Datsun's on 2 wheels. I'm bounced massively across there. Found exactly the same bump that Datsun did. We're going to outdrag the Fiesta after he had a moment against the wall. Can we be flat? We probably can, you know. I'm having a little lift on the way in there. I reckon we can definitely take that flat. And again, I've got the run. This Civic is proving to be pretty damn good at this. Is the Datsun going to go defensive? The door is left open for me. We're going to slide up the inside. Understeer a bit wide. Datsun's going to try and hold it. And we're swapping paint a little bit. We've actually got a really big lead. Back to second place, or to third place, sorry. I couldn't quite get the move done there. Got a couple more laps. Ooh, that curb was nasty. Back there, really nasty curb that I hit sort of the underside of the car on. I think it might actually be a wise idea not to try and cut that curb so much. Although, in doing that, I've actually now run too wide. Oh, crap. I've buggered that up completely, lost all of my momentum, and now comes the Golf and the Fiesta is... okay, Fiesta's going to give me a bump. Oh, I'm going to get pushed a bit wide into there. Well, a little bit of system. Oh, crap, I've got to go down a gear. I've got to keep remembering that with these cars because there's just so little power. You can't get away with fluffing up the gears, if you like. We're going to try the outside around. Can we get that sort of sweeping around the outside manoeuvre done on the Civic? No, but I can be metered through this next turn. Again, taking the dustbin with me. I've messed up the driving on this one a little bit. It was that final turn. I think it's better just to risk it across the curbs, even if it does have a chance of doing that. You want to spin the car when you hit it. Okay, again, don't lift through here. Don't really want to hit the curbs particularly. Turn in, hope that the understeer isn't too bad, and hope that the bump doesn't do terrible things to your car. Looks like we're going to be fighting for third, unless the two leaders have a coming together. I'm not sure that there is much I can do about catching up to them. Oh, that was on the limit through there. I think I may have to have a tiny little lift through there if you're going to get it. Just revving the nuts off the Civic. Okay, where can we pass the Fiesta? Where can we get this move done? If we keep momentum around the outside, we're going to get ahead of it. That was an overtake and a half, and I completely threw it away by clipping the clip the railings and threw away my great overtake. That's annoying. Maybe just jumping that whole section there, yeah, is a good idea. The front looks like the Datsun and the Golf are having a fight. I'm turning too soon around there. Civic behind me had a massive sideways moment. Maybe if you hit that one there harder. No, hitting that one there harder is a bad idea. Oh, come on, have the momentum. We're going to beat the other Civic across the line. Yeah, I messed that one up massively. The Volkswagen Rabbit again gets fastest lap. The other Civic was about second lap quick. I didn't have a great race on that one. I will be honest there. Made a few too many mistakes pushing them. Perhaps a little bit too hard. I think someone may have got in the wrong car by accident with that Datsun at the back. Again, though, another very, very close race with these vehicles. Managed to make my way through the field at least. This time from further back. Too many driving mistakes from me, but still a rather good fun race. And now it is the turn of the Rallycross. Okay, race number 3, Wy Scramble. I think perhaps the shortest of the Rallycross courses. Couple of nasty corners around here if we're going to get into the event. It's going to go for 5 laps. Going to be in the nice bright sunshine. Yeah, a couple of nasty places, certainly on the dirt. We often see cars sliding around. There's kind of like a hidden curb almost in one of the bushes. We've seen many a car roll on before. We probably fare a little bit better chance with these being much slower cars. You're just not going to be as quickly through some of these corners. There is also the roundabout that if you run wide, you can hit the back of the car on. And we've seen a couple of cars tumble over there and versus the communities previous. So, yeah, I think we could have an interesting race. I think perhaps the four-wheel drive, I think the Brat might be four-wheel drive or maybe even rear-wheel drive. I think they may have a slight advantage over us with our front-wheel drive vehicles on the dirt section. It's not a massive dirt section, though, on this track. And again, a lot of the corners here that you normally have to worry about, do you lift, do you brake, and so on. It's just going to be flat out with these guys. Oh, look at Forza being lovely and kind to me. We've had a third and a pole in 3 races. That's very peculiar. Well, thank you, Horizon 2. It is very kind. We do have the Baja bug next to us and the Jeep behind us. The 2 cars that are likely to be good here. So, the Brat is towards the back, though. Yeah, I might not be first come the first corner. I would expect them... Yeah, there goes the bug. The bug got the launch. He does not have that much drive, though. I'm surprised by that. I was maybe it might be a bit heavier, sure, but yeah, I was expecting a little bit more from that. The Jeep, oh, well done. I wasn't quite sure how much speed to take through there, transitioning onto the dirt, and the Jeep was around the outside. Well done, good sir. Yeah, it's through here, through them bushes. If you run the inside as a curb, you can roll cars off of. Right, now we've got the speed on the Jeep. I thought I felt a nudge, but. Maybe not. It's side by side on the dirt for the lead. There's a wall there I did not want to end up in. So sorry to the Beetle. I wasn't quite sure where the wall was going to be. I just had to back out of it because I didn't think I had anywhere to go with the Jeep alongside me. Yeah, apologies to the bug. Compromised his run through there a little bit. It's going to be flat out all the way down here. I would presume the Fiesta is going to the outside of the Jeep. A little bit of lag in that overtake. The Fiesta gets the Jeep. I'm going to get a run, but I'm stuck on the outside. Hey, we cracked 100 miles an hour. Alright, slow that down. Jeep is up the inside. Fiesta trying to cut back. I'll try and cut back on all of them. It's almost 3 wide on the dirt. Think better of that one. Yet they're just swapping their paint completely on them 2 cars. Oh, Fiesta down. Fiesta went out. That's the bump. That is the bump that you don't want to get caught on. And with the Jeep and the Ford sort of locked together, that was a big one. I am amazed I got out of that okay. Scirocco, that's the wall I was trying to avoid. Oh, we've got a little bit of a bump from the Scirocco. I kind of sorted the Scirocco out there, straightened him up as he came off the roundabout. That was why I slammed on the brakes to try and avoid hitting that. Someone's chucking the wheelie bins around, and I am going to get the run. I am going to take the lead. The poor Jeep, it's going to struggle with straight line speed. It's probably one of the heavier vehicles here and the least aerodynamical thing in the world. So yeah, it's always likely to struggle with the straight line speed bits, but on the dirt and so on, you would expect it to deal with it better than the likes of my Civic and the Scirocco and so on. Oh, I've carried too much speed into turn 1. Yeah, you can get away with carrying a lot of speed, as has everybody else by the look of it. It's 3 wide behind me. I think it's 5 wide almost at one point back there. Scirocco, Jeep fighting. And Scirocco was playing it risky on the curbs through there. You don't want to go anywhere near that bush. The Volkswagen, the Mark 1 Golf or Rabbit, depending on where you're from, is going pretty damn quickly yet again. Got to try and scamper away at the front as best I can. Yeah, I think the Golf may be in 4th. Okay, I'll get rid of that bloody thing. It's this 3 wide. It's just whenever I look behind me, it's at least 2 cars wide somewhere, often 3 wide, and that's why this sort of racing is fantastic. That's what I love about racing. The slower class of car, the slower tier of cars, and let's face it, these are about as slower things as you are going to to race, and it gets such good racing, such fantastic racing with these sort of cars. Right, I've done it again. Oh no, I braked too late. I keep trying to push it on the brakes, but I know a horde of cars are coming. Both Scirocco's and the guys, just all of the Volkswagens are attacking at once. I must fend off the tide of Volkswagens. You are brave, guy. I wouldn't have gone up the inside there, but the Scirocco does get himself to the lead. The other one's going to be sniffing around, having a look. Maybe the Scirocco, I don't think the Sciroccos are lighter than this. They may have more torque. It was 100 horsepower, but there wasn't a limit on torque you could get out of them, so perhaps the Sciroccos have a more torquey engine than I have in the Civic. The Sciroccos run wide on the exit. I will have that position. Oh dear, it's going to be too wide here. Too wide is not good. Or 3 wide, sorry, is not good through here. The Sciroccos have both got me. And the grey Scirocco goes to the lead, or does he? They're still side by side. Still, yeah, keep bumping. The other Volkswagens drop back. May have made a little bit of a mistake somewhere. Yeah, guys, just keep bumping one another. Keep risking things, and I will try and get the pair of you up the inside of one. Can we get the other one? I think I may have slightly better brakes than these guys. I'm going to try and squeeze it up the inside. Now it's my turn to play it risky. Got to give you a bump there, because if I don't, we're going to have me rolling, and that'll screw over both of our races. Oh, not again. 3 wide on the dirt stuff. There's still a grey car on the inside. Oh, the white's got... White Scirocco's got the pair of us. We touch. I'm having to lift through there, and now the Sciroccos are going to fight amongst themselves. The white car was out wide. I'm on the... Oh, no! No, what did I hit? Oh, I hit the stairs. Oh, bugger it. It was going so well. Oh, no, I'm out. I'm out of the Volkswagen domination in this round is, yeah. It was going so well. I thought I could sneak up the inside. Didn't realise there was kind of like the edge of a stairway there. It was a little bit cheeky move on my part, I will be honest. But, yeah, bugger it. It was going so well and everything. Still a rather incredible race, this one. Yeah, I come home in 4th place. Jesus, the Golf was a bloody fast lap time. Admittedly, I didn't have particularly clean races. I was, particularly clean laps, constantly fighting with something around there. But still, you know, the Civic has held its own. Although, yeah, Volkswagen 1, 2, 3, pretty impressive from them guys. Okay, our next race, it is the Montalino Hill Scramble. So the Rallycross event that we just did was a largely tarmac one with a small section of dirt. This is pretty much the reverse of it. Mostly dirt. There's a tiny little bit of tarmac on this one. A little bit of a longer course. I think my Civic... my Civic is pretty damn good on the brakes, pretty good handling, but if we come to a straight, the Sciroccos are certainly that little bit faster. However, there are a couple of other cars that... are faring pretty well with straight line speed. I think the Fiesta, I'm pretty even with the Fiesta, but it's so much about, as I keep saying, it's about keeping that momentum through a corner when these cars are all pretty boxy hatchbacks. You know, they've all got exactly the same power. I'm pretty sure they'll all be running the maximum of 100 horsepower. I think everybody would have found the right combination of parts to get as much horsepower as they could in their vehicles. Ah, crap, the Volkswagens are at the front. Bugger it, and I'm very much in the middle of... oh no, tell a lie, I thought I was further back than that. Okay, again, what is going on, Forza? You are being kind to me with the positioning in the grid, and the brat in the Woody's Jeep are way back in 9th and 10th. Okay, let's see what we can do here as it's starting to go to night. How do we fare off the line? The Celica struggles off the line. The Celica is, as I say, one of the heavier cars in here. That, yeah, perhaps not surprised that it does struggle, even though it has rear-wheel drive. Perhaps a slightly better driveline for getting off the line. It was always likely to struggle against these cars. Oh, I thought I was ahead of the Civic. Sorry, I thought I was clear. Where did it go? Oh, he's back ahead of me. Okay, no harm really done there. Mostly to me. Getting a bit of a bump draft from the Fiesta. I'm trying to find the right button to get rid of the leaderboard. I'm getting nudges. We're trying to make it 3 wide into the hairpin down here. It's just not going to work. I'm going to have to let them go. I'm stuck on the outside. Not going to make that one stick. The Fiesta's going to get Fiesta's got everybody. That was a fantastic overtake by him there. He's got 3 of us in one corner, and that was just get the momentum out of the hairpin, get a good run there, and he will get the position. Oh, it's now starting to rain as well as being at night. I'm going up the inside here. I'm going, it's 3 wide again on the dirt. Maybe put it down to 3rd would be a good idea there. I may have given the Volkswagen a little bit of a bump. Oh, mid-air bump as well. Just for good measure, because night and rain and dirt is not bad enough. We just need to start bumping into one another. I'm on the inside. The Volkswagen cannot hold it around there. It's Civic versus Fiesta up ahead of me. Oh, and Civic into the wall. Whoa, I got a big bump. Hey, I think I may have got lag. I think we may have got a lag bump going on there. That would... I don't think they could have carried that much speed through that corner otherwise. Sorry, people, as everybody just comes streaming past from that one. Yeah, I am now down right towards the back of the group. The Willys Jeep is struggling here. They could well have had a lag crash though. Lag has been playing pretty well in this event so far. It's the first time I've really seen a couple of cars jumping, but nothing major. It's 3 wide up ahead of me. I'm going to get to the inside of the Golf, and I'm going to get the position as the Brat slides massively. I think I've got the Golf on me inside now, so I'm going to have to concede that one. And the cheeky Brat has got the position back, but has he got the run out of the turn? He has indeed, as I got caught up tangling with the Volkswagen. Scirocco, I think, must have had an off or missed a checkpoint or something. Perhaps that's what happened to the cars, actually, that at the back of the train. You miss a checkpoint, of course, you're well and truly out of it. And this is what happens if you're not in the front group. I think my car seems pretty good around here, but if you just get caught fighting with a group of cars, it's very easy to lose a bunch of time. I'm going to get 3 cars here. It's almost 4 wide. It is. It's 4 wide down this back stretch. This is not going to work, guys. This is going to end really badly. Oh, the Fiat and the Volkswagen got the move on me and the Subaru. It's all trying to get this good run out of the hairpin. I've got the Fiat. Where is the Brat? The Brat's trying to get the... Oh, this is fantastic racing. We are up the inside of the Volkswagen. Where is the Subaru? The Subaru is cutting back to the inside of the Golf now, trying to get a pass done. Now the Volkswagen's trying to get to the inside of me. Oh, I tried to tip it in. Didn't quite work. They were all having the same idea. It's there's just a group of 4 cars at the front are fighting, and then it's a big old fight for 5th place. And across the jump, it's almost 3 wide further back. If I could get a momentary pause just to try and escape this group, I don't think I'm going to be able to make up many places. I'm barely having to brake around the course of this lap. That hairpin is perhaps the biggest sort of concern corner. The rest of these are literally just a lift off, although I've got my line completely wrong through there. Perhaps should have been braking through that bit. Yeah, I compromised myself massively, thinking I could carry a little bit more speed, and yeah, I should have just been focusing on fighting the Volkswagen and the Brat, not thinking of if I could try and make up some time on the leaders. Oh, it's now become a battle for 4th as someone missed the checkpoint. I thought I was very nearly going to as well there. Yeah, sorry, Brat. I was thinking I was about to miss the checkpoint. I kind of whooped it into you again. We're trading much of the paint as we come running down here. I am on the inside, though. Will the Subaru have a lunge? He tries, but he can't get his car quite across. I can get the run on the exit, and the Brat is too far. I think the Brat may even have missed the checkpoint. Ah, the poor Subaru has dropped back to, I think, 7th place. I will end up claiming 5th. Yeah, I made a couple too many mistakes around here. Perhaps the Civic not quite so suited. I say not quite so suited. Civic went on 1, so maybe it's just my terrible driving. Yeah, Civic takes victory. Well, at least it was not me, somebody else in the Honda. Datsun coming in 2nd. The Schrockers I thought would do well here, only managing 3rd and all the way down in 10th. Again, I think in 10th they may have missed a checkpoint. Perhaps the same with the Sleekers. Those cars were a long way back, and their lap times weren't that far off the rest of us. Again, another fantastic race with these cars, 3 and 4 wide for most of that, and that was the battle for 5th. For a lot of that race, it was 5th anyway. Very, very good fun. We will round up this video with a drag race and see which cars come out on top. Okay, drag race time. I don't think my Civic is going to win this. I think we will probably see the Scirocco's come out on top. I'll just change the time of day so we don't have it sort of all so dark. I think we could probably see the Scirocco's. I think the Jeep and the Brat will get the initial launch, perhaps, on us, but I'm pretty sure they're going to run out of steam long before we do. The little Fiat could actually do relatively well here, being so lightweight. Perhaps might give it a bit of an advantage, though from what I've seen, it does seem the Scirocco's are the cars to beat for straight line speed. I think the Civic will be okay. I don't think it's definitely not going to be the worst here. I wouldn't expect, but yeah, I don't think we're quite going to. We're quite going to have that ultimate top end, and this is a long drag race that we have going on at the airfield. It's not a quarter of a mile one; it's most of the runway. I don't quite know how long it is. I assume a mile, but it might not be. It's a very, very sizable drag race. So these cars, I don't quite know. I think it was 25. I'd look at the benchmark. I think it was 25 seconds from 0 to 100 in the Civic. I don't know what the rest of the cars are going to be like. Right, okay. Let's see how this one goes. Much noise. I love how this entire grid has less horsepower than a Hennessy Venom. There is less horsepower in this race from all of our cars combined than in a Venom. Oh, the Datsun. I forgot about the Datsun, of course. The Datsun being rear-wheel drive gets a very good launch. I've actually got past the Scirocco's. Look at the Fiat go! The Fiat is off. The Fiat is just gone. There goes one of the Scirocco's. The Jeep is starting to now drop back. That Fiat is absolutely flying. Fiesta is being a cheeky bugger. Right, I can do this game as well. We're going to sit in the slipstream of try and sit in the slipstream of a Scirocco. Fiesta's giving me a bump draft. No, come back, Scirocco. Yeah, the Volkswagens are too fast. The Fiat is gone though. The Fiat is going to take victory. I am running out of steam. No, we're out of steam. We would only go to finish in 5th. Willie's Jeep actually did better than I thought it would. Coming in 7th, it was the Celica that struggled, just a little bit too heavy, I think. That car, and the Datsun ended up, after its good start, ended up all the way down in 10th. The Above takes victory in the drag race. This is certainly an incredibly fun sort of category of racing, if you like. I highly recommend you give it a go. Get some of your friends, build up cars with 100 horsepower, and go racing with it. You get such fantastic wheel-to-wheel action, because the cars are pretty damn slow, easy to drive, especially in D class. You know, we can get plenty of parts. Everything's fairly well balanced as well between all of these vehicles. Yeah, the Celica did struggle, I think, perhaps a tad too heavy for this racing, but yeah, on the whole, very, very good fun. Anyway, that is it from me. We'll have some celebratory reverse donuts in the other Civic. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.